Welcome to Boys in the Burgh, the podcast all about Pittsburgh and these boys right here. Can you believe we are here for the crazy March Madness tournament for the Pittsburgh Foods? My name is Chris Speranza.
Hey, I'm JJ Speranza.
And we have one more boy here.
Blast from the past.
I'll
be back. Yes, I'm Andy Speranza. I founded the podcast with the boys, and then I had to take a temporary hiatus for about 3 years.
Temporary.
We all took hiatuses. And the reason why we had to bring the other boy back is because this tournament, it cannot be decided between JJ and I. Oh no, we needed one more boy in here to make sure we have a nice, decisive winner for the first ever Pittsburgh Food March Madness tournament. So, Andy, what are you expecting today? What are you excited for?
Excited for? Can I be honest with you guys? I'm excited just to talk with you boys. Like it's been a while. You know, we had a lot of fun, back in the day. I know that, all joking aside, like I know I had to take a little bit of a break just because, I had some family stuff going on back in 2024. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. So I'm excited to be back, and I'm just excited to talk with you guys. We're gonna have some good laughs and some good debates, and I'm looking forward to it.
Nice. And I'm also excited because of the hats we have on. I got a Pittsburgh Riverhounds hat. You have a Penguins hat on. And JJ, what's your team?
My team? Oh, no, I got this at Fleet Feet when I got my Haka shoes for my running, and I just liked the way the hat looked.
Wow. So usually, first of all, I do have to do the housekeeping. Basically, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Threads. You can listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Leave a 5-star review, leave a comment. Make sure to subscribe. Watch us on YouTube and Spotify, and also look at our shorts on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Instagram Reels. Do we have enough? So I want to start off by, usually most places do a national anthem before they do their tournament. I composed a song real quick before we get started.
Oh, get ready, Andy. Get ready.
Something I thought of while I was in the car. So here we go. We want to be the very best, like no one ever was. To eat them is the real test. To taste them is the course. I will travel across the burg, searching far and wide. These Pittsburgh foods to understand the power that's inside. Pittsburgh food, gotta eat 'em all. I know it's our destiny. Pittsburgh food, oh, you're my best friend. In a town we must defend. That's all I got.
You know what? I take it back. I'm going to go back on my hiatus again for another 3 years. So talk to you guys later.
What's funny, Andy, he texted me all the lyrics to that and just sent it to me randomly. And I was like, oh, that's funny. Huh? He goes, I'm saving that for later. I was like, oh. Very nice,
Wow,
Chris.
I'm
Very
glad
good
you
job.
had your moment.
Thank you. But my moment in the sun. I'm happy. Now, let's begin. Last episode, JJ and I, we came up with everybody. So just a reminder for everyone, our rankings, the Permani sandwich was number 1. There's just a ranking. They didn't win yet. Number 2, Heinz ketchup. Number 3, the icy light beers. Number 4, Pittsburgh salad with fries. Number 5. Where's number 5? There it is. Potato patch fries. Number 6, Isley's chip chopped ham. Number 7 is Turner's iced tea. Number 8, the smiley cookie. Number 9, pierogies. And number 10, banana split. Number 11, Woolies fish sandwich. Number 12, the pepperoni roll specifically from Mancini's or DeLello's. Number 13, the haluski. Number 14, wedding soup. Number 15, the Beto's. Is that how you say it? Beto's. Sorry, Beto's raw pizza. Number 16, the Pepe's steak hoagie. Boys, let the games begin.
Where do you guys want to start?
I I say we start with. I'll just go right down the bracket. So we're gonna do
Let's start
Permanente-
from the very beginning.
Let's do
the
it.
A
very.
very good place start.
What is that from?
It's from Sound of Music. Do, re, mi. No one? Okay.
This is a Pittsburgh podcast, not a musical podcast. Do you see Julie Andrews here? Her voice is shot. She can't sing anymore.
You just sang a song. Sorry, buddy. Go ahead.
Jesus.
The Permanente sandwich versus Pepe's steak and cheese. Let's start with JJ.
This is very hard because, yes, Permanis is the number one. Like, you think of Pittsburgh, Permanis is the sandwich. But for me personally, Pepe's has a special place in my heart, and I can never go against Pepe's. Well, I can, but it all depends. So, Pepe's steak and cheese. I'm going to go with that against Permanis.
All right. And I pick Permanis just because it is the quintessential Pittsburgh food that everyone comes for. Depending on the tourist, Permontes, which makes my blood boil.
That's a
And-
Pepe's hoagie. I'm sorry. I showed it on the video.
Okay. Yeah. So looks delicious. Cool.
Such a dickhead.
So Andy, this is the first deciding factor for you. No mean to put you on the spot.
And we won't make you go third every time. Like, this is just like round one.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I could go third. It doesn't matter.
It's a lot of pressure. Are you sure you can match up?
Well, that's one problem. I love a good steak and cheese hoagie, but this is a Pittsburgh podcast, and I feel like when you go to Pittsburgh, you know one of the things you have to do, like if whether you live there or you're a visitor, you got to get a Permane sandwich. So I'm going with Permanes.
Oh,
Nice.
no
Okay.
Cinderella. No Cinderella story today. Get out of here, Pepe.
That was like Duke versus Fresno State.
Duke versus Norwin High School.
Wait, Chris, remember when the Olympics were going on and we were talking about Canada versus Finland or whatever? And I was like, so basically it was like a team full of Sidney Crosbys versus like my 8th grade deck hockey team.
Now,
pretty much
the
what
question is, will this be one of those kinds of matchups? It is an 8-9 matchup, which we all know in March Madness, 8-9s are the toughest. Smiley cookie or pierogies? It's a toughie. I know.
Really good friend of mine, not really good. She's a friend of mine. She lives down here in like the Beaufort, South Carolina area, and she is adamant that the Smiley cookies are great, but they are just straight chalk. And I can't totally disagree. Whenever I'm in town and I go to Eaton Park, I get the little strawberry muffins. That's my go-to. So with that being said, I'm a big fan of the pierogies. I think that's my winner. Because you think pierogies, man, you think Polish Pittsburgh.
All right, Andrew.
I too am going to go with the pierogies because, and let me tell you why. The Smiley cookie, I don't want to get too much on like varieties and how different you can get with a food, but I feel like with a Smiley cookie, it's kind of like how you said, JJ, you're going to get like one taste and that taste is pretty much chalk. Where pierogies, you could do a lot with them. You can have different varieties and different kinds. And even if you want to keep it to the basics, I mean, pierogies are still really, really good. So I think just between the two, I mean, I feel like Smiley cookies are overrated, and my honest opinion. So I'm gonna go with pierogies.
Now, funny thing, even though pierogies already won, I actually agreed also with the pierogies also. So,
Whoa!
Perfect.
I mean, I Smiley cookies are amazing. They are a part of Pittsburgh culture, but they're just not that good.
I feel like you could have one when you're like 5 years old and like, you're good for the rest of your life,
Like, you got them for free when we were kids, Like,
Well,
it's
that's
a part
true.
of
I
our
didn't think
childhood.
about that part.
If
We'll
someone
give an
brings in,
honorable
like,
shout out to that aspect.
if someone brings in a Smiley cookie clamshell thing on like an office day, you know what I mean? The giant clamshell has got like 12 of them in there.
Oh, yeah.
I'll eat it, but I'll have a half of one. I'll just rip it apart so it's like,
I'm sorry, what's it going to be like?
stop it. Next, we have a 4 versus 13 matchup. It is the Pittsburgh salad with French fries, and for JJ specifically, the buffalo chicken, versus the haluski, which is a Polish favorite.
Andy, whenever you were in school, like at your high school and middle school, at sports games and like events, did they have halushki?
God, that was so long ago. I can't even remember.
Oh,
I
like
want
at the
to
like at the concession stands.
Yeah, I remember us having like the usual things you'd get concessions like hot dogs, nachos, popcorn, all that stuff. We actually had walking tacos too, believe it or not. But you know what? No, to answer your question, I don't believe we had halushki. I don't believe we sold that.
Have you had it before?
Well, I've had it before. I just haven't had it like,
Okay.
at a high school football game or anything like that. But yeah, it's I whoever wants to go first can. I already have my thoughts. So
Pittsburgh salad. For me, that it already won in my mind.
I think we all can agree that Pittsburgh salad's going to be
salad.
a big winner. Now, my wife and her mom, my mother-in-law, they like a Pittsburgh salad with steak and French dressing on top. And I've only had it like that once or twice, but that's also really good too. I prefer the buffalo chicken though.
Sure. Absolutely.
Definitely. Someone commented on TikTok that the Eaton Park one and the not rest in peace yet Kings, but the Kings one was also very good.
Kings is crawling on one nubby leg.
Jeez. You know what? Are there even any? I genuinely don't know. Are there any Kings left?
If you listen to our podcast,
we had a whole episode about it, Andy.
I'm a little bit busy, boys.
That's it. Stop what you're doing. Go and listen to it, and come back once you did your homework.
All right. Let's pause.
2 left.
Let's pause the recording here, and I'll go do that, and then we'll come back.
There's 2 left, but they're in like Oil City and like freaking somewhere else way up north of Pittsburgh, and there's none besides that.
Wait. What about the one on Route 30 in Greensburg?
Gone.
It's gone.
Yeah,
That's why we did the episode, because we felt so bad that it was gone.
I thought that was the one that was hanging on by a thread. You know what I mean?
It was.
Yeah.
It sure was. That thread broke.
Sure did.
All right, gentlemen, continuing on. Now, number 5 versus number 12 matchup. The potato patch fries versus the pepperoni roll from Mancini's or DeLello's. Fight.
I'm gonna let you boys go first on this one.
This is a tough one because you got 2 really, really good foods. Like I'm not to, drop any spoilers or anything. This next one that we're going to talk about, I feel like we're already in agreement on what we're deciding, but this one here, this is tough because, God, I love both of these little snacks so much. I personally am a big fan of bacon, so I love any potato patch fry, like any fries that you could put bacon on top of it. So I'm gonna go with potato patch fries.
Now, can I go next, JJ?
Mm-hmm.
May we not also forget Potato Patch Fries is a defending champion from last year also.
Ooh.
So I will also continue with the defending champion Potato Patch Fries. I choose them over the pepperoni roll because Potato Patch Fries are just a little bit more iconic than the pepperoni rolls.
I will say I would choose pepperoni rolls because when you go to Pittsburgh, you can go any time of year and get you a pepperoni roll. You can only go in the summertime to get you fries from Kennywood. So that was my big thing with that. But I agree with you guys. True. I think it's really good.
Well,
I like that. I like that mindset. I do.
Putting it that way, I guess I better change my decision.
In a couple months, I'll be up there for we'll be traveling up in that area, and I already have a plan of Eaton Park, DeLello's, and specifically for the pepperoni roll. I don't have time to go to Kennywood and pay $100 to get in there and buy the fries.
Well, if you do the AAA rate, you can get them for a little bit cheaper.
What, 10% off?
No,
Kennywood's
15.
like, we're Disney now.
We took the tax off.
But you got to declare that on your taxes, though.
Gentlemen, like the kangaroo follows me around all day.
Just remember, come March.
The next one we have.
Sorry.
So this one, number 2, it's more of not about food, but it's more about like, it is food, but technically not food, but it had to be added on there. The number 2, Heinz ketchup versus number 15, Beto's Raw Pizza, Ohio Valley style pizza, to be more specific. Now,
Man,
before
this
we
is
get
tough.
started, has anyone ever had Beto's pizza?
I have not, but I know exactly what we're talking about. I've heard stories and everything, and how they cook the dough, and that's it, right? And then it's cold sauce and cold cheese, correct?
Close. They cook the dough and then they cook the dough and sauce and then they put the cheese on top. But it's
Oh,
freshly sliced provolone. It's not mozzarella or anything. It's like a giant provolone roll that they shave off and put on the pizza.
okay, okay.
Yeah. I hate to do this, but I think I'm going with Heinz ketchup because it had a football stadium named after it.
Y'all are biased.
Joseph,
I'm
wait, what?
going Beto's because I can
Betos?
get Heinz ketchup at the food line over here. You know,
Well, it's down to Andy.
This is a tough one now. I'm gonna go. You know what? I was originally gonna do Betos, but I think after careful consideration, I'm gonna go Heinz ketchup. I feel like again, just kind of like how we said a couple minutes ago, it's a Pittsburgh staple, and it's can't go like you said, Chris. It was named after a stadium, and mark my words, 10 years from now, it's gonna go from Acrisure Stadium back to Heinz Field.
What's old is new. That's what always happens in Pittsburgh.
Amen. Amen. Yep.
But, we can't get rid of the Pondla hockey sign, which Iron City will make an appearance, but we're not there yet. We're on to the next matchup. Turner's Iced Tea, a Pittsburgh staple, and a Latrobe invention, the banana split.
this one's tough.
You guys are gonna make fun of me. I didn't know that banana splits were invented in Latrobe.
Yep, they sure were.
No, don't feel silly.
Didn't you just
Latrobe-
make me feel silly for not knowing that King's is still in business?
The dripping with disdain with the don't feel silly. Like a melty
We all
ice
make
cream.
mistakes, Chris.
This is a tough one because banana split's another one where it is everywhere, but like people in particular will have those milk cartons everywhere, and that's like what they're known for. And even like we're getting to Iron City Light soon. I mean Iron City beer soon, but even Iron City made like a Turner's iced tea beer.
That's a good
So
point.
I think I'm gonna kind of go with Turner's iced tea here.
Here you go next.
Sure. I mean, what is Turner's but Hershey's of Pittsburgh? Like they have deals with Iron City. It's an iced tea that's really good. It competes with Arnold Palmer, which is another Pittsburgh thing we didn't add on here, because Arnold Palmer is like that's an honorable mention. Hang on, man. I really want to go with the banana split, but I think that the Turner's does win this one.
Ooh. Andy, just throw your pick in there anyways.
Well, I think I'm gonna go with the smiley cookie. Just dip.
I'm gonna go with the frowny brownie.
Oh, I forgot about the frowny brownie. Oh, now I gotta get. Now here's another reason to go to King's. You know what? I'm gonna go with the banana split because I feel this might be a more personal reason, but I'm not a big fan of iced tea. I think it tastes kind of gross. So I am going to. I know it doesn't matter, but I'm gonna go with banana split.
All right. Also, there's only been one upset so far, and that's pierogies over the smiley cookie. So these next two, I don't know if there's
upset.
Eight versus 9.
It was an 8-9 match. These next two, I don't know what we're gonna do. So number 3 is the Iron City. The Iron City. It says Icy Light beers on there, but you know what I mean. The Iron City Beer Collection, which is Icy Light, Iron City, and Icy Light Mango, or Wedding Soup, which is a Pittsburgh invention.
Wedding soup.
But you pick Wedding Soup.
I'm picking wedding soup because you cannot get wedding soup anywhere, and every single person in Pittsburgh has their version of wedding soup, and no two are the same.
Bold choice there. That's a number 14 also. Andy.
I'm gonna go with icy light beer.
Fair.
No, and you know what, JJ, I feel bad because I feel like I'm disagreeing with you on a lot of these choices, but I mean, I like the points that you're making. I
That's
don't
why
know.
you're here.
That's true. That's a good
You're,
point. um, no, I really like icy light beers. I feel like again, it's kind of like it's kind of like pierogies. It's kind of like permanis. It's kind of like potato patch fries. It's just another staple. I'm gonna go with icy light beer.
I just had wedding soup the other day too, so it's very fresh in my mind. But Icy Light is the number one seller at Permanente Brothers. I mean, I'm between delicious food or a drink in a food contest.
this better not turn into Permanis versus Iron City in the end.
I think my decision has to be Icy Light. It's got to be
Really?
the Icy Light beers.
I respect that. I respect your guys' choice on that.
All right. Now, I was this close to picking wedding soup too because I was like, I just had it and it was delicious.
It's amazing, right?
It is amazing. Wedding soup is very, very good, especially like you said, JJ. There's different varieties, and no one soup is the same as the other. So
Dude,
it's
when
good.
when there's meatballs and pierogies in it, I lose my mind. I'm like, this is the
Absolutely.
best thing ever.
Absolutely.
So this next one's this is the last one of the first round. It's going to be a tough one because we all know it is Lent season and this will come out on a Friday. We got Isley's chip chopped ham at number 6 taking on number 11 Woolies fish sandwich. So do you love God or do you hate him?
Jesus.
I do not think that's how that works outside
Yeah,
of the
really, I don't
religion.
think that's. This is like, are we getting into heaven or hell? Oh my God, Chris,
Based
you
on
are
your cuisine.
So I'll
You
pick first.
better not mix your fibers either there.
I'll pick first because I think Isley's has a chance to go all the way, and it is an iconic, like not only lunch spread but also the Isley's barbecue sandwich, which when I lived in Indianapolis, no one knew about. So this is a distinctive Pittsburgh product. Woolies fish sandwich is delicious, but not everyone likes fish. I think Isley's chip chop ham is distinctively Pittsburgh.
Christopher, you took the words out of my mouth. I'm also going to go with Isley's only because, and this might be biased, but I'm not a fish person. I don't like fish. So I'll be laughing with the sinners instead of crying with the saints.
That was smooth.
Thank you.
Damn. JJ, go anyways.
Do you like fish sticks? Anyone? No, okay.
Don't go there.
I'm I'm gonna go with Woolies only because Woolies is so iconic in the Strip District. I know it doesn't matter, but Woolies is just absolutely. If you're going to the Strip District, that's one of the stops you are going to make every single time, even if you don't like fish. I feel like they also are the only ones with like a public bathroom, so it's a really good place to go to for that. But
Sure.
fish sandwich is so good. I got to go with Woolies.
Also learned that it was mentioned on The Pit.
Yes. Oh my God. Have you guys watched that show?
I saw that there was
Man.
I mean, correct me where I'm wrong, but like, didn't someone get the Penguins emblem like embroidered on them or something?
They said, this is the emblem of my family emblem, and it's the Penguins thing. And he was like, is that a penguin? They used not heat, but what's the like cold ice or something like that, or frozen, whatever that stuff is that like can
Dry ice,
freeze
right?
your hand. Dry. Thank you. They use dry ice to brand themselves with the Penguins emblem.
Jeez.
It's a great
All right.
show.
First round is over. We did it. I was expecting to be at the end of the first round at 30 minutes, and we actually did really good time-wise.
There you
Perfect.
go. We know what we like.
Yeah, but now it's about to get tough. Let's go head on to the next round. It's going to be the Permanente sandwich, the number 1 seed versus the number 9 seed, pierogies. Who's going
Man.
first?
You know what? Really quick, I got to throw in there real fast that I remember the three of us did a bracket like this. I don't know if it was Pittsburgh Foods, but we did this a couple years ago, and I distinctively round just because it gets much harder, and we really do have some good, debates here. So yeah, Sorry, I want to throw that in there.
No, that's fair. There's a lot of good debating going on here.
That was the Kennywood, the rides, wasn't it?
That might have been the Kennywood rides. Yeah,
Sorry, I think I cut out a little bit.
you're
Okay.
fine.
We heard you. You're good.
Okay.
We got this in post.
Okay, perfect.
We have technology now. We didn't have that back in the old days.
We have technologies.
All right, so we are going in between the Primanti sandwich and pierogies. So, kind of looking at it, it's a tough one.
Chris,
And
I gotta say, man. Well, I'm sorry. I'll let you finish your thought first. Go ahead.
Andy will come back, but we gotta tell me what you're feeling.
Pierogies are very Polish, and I think that defines most of the city because a lot of Polish immigrants did come over and brought the Polish food with them. So pierogies are very much intertwined with Pittsburgh culture. Permani Brothers is entwined with everybody, though. And I don't, if you're a hater not hater, but if you don't like Permanis, that's okay. Like, it's not for everybody, but neither is the pierogi. But Permanis is very well known. It's what you show people whenever you are out of town. Not that pierogies aren't amazing, because they really are. I'm kind of leaning toward Permani Brothers.
Really? That's interesting. So for me, I'm just like, you could get a different variety of Primanti sandwiches and a different variety of pierogies. Because if you remember, the church brew works actually does have a variety of pierogies available. And this might be a shocker, but from looking on TikTok, and I don't mean to let people influence me, I'm going to actually go with the pierogies on this one.
I am shocked by that. That's really cool. Okay.
And when Andy gets back, we are going to figure out who that winner is going to be. And so let's see if we could get him back onto here. It's okay.
I'm actually I was going to go with pierogies, Chris, and something just told me, you know what? I think it's because when I was living in Allison Park, I lived behind a Permani Brothers, and I ordered Permani Brothers maybe 2 times a week and it was all through COVID. So there was like nowhere else to go, nothing else to do. It was go for a run, get Permani Brothers, and go home and watch movies and drink Iron City beer.
That's fair. And pierogies, it was a tough decision for me because I'm just like, pierogies or Permani sandwich. It was tough, but I just had to go with pierogies there. It just is very distinctively Pittsburgh, and anytime someone talks about pierogies, they are like, "Oh, that is a Pittsburgh product." So, pending decision, we will see. Let's not tell Andy what we decided on. We'll just let him make the decision.
Ooh, I like that. Let's do the next one too.
All right. Pittsburgh salad or potato patch fries? What do you think?
This is a no-brainer. You're getting French fries on your salad. Come on now. Like, you know what I mean? You're getting your French fries there. So Pittsburgh salad.
That is true, but like potato patch fries are distinctively Pittsburgh. You're going to hear me say that a lot. It sounds like a Rick Seebeck phrase. Like, it is distinctively Pittsburgh. Like, it's a very distinctively Pittsburgh kind of thing.
So salad with French fries on it.
I know, and buffalo chicken also. You do get variety there, but you also get a variety with potato patch fries too. We talked about before with gravy, with balsamic. You get cheese and bacon on it. I'm gonna make Andy decide this one too. I'm going with the potato patch fries.
You did it on purpose. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I think this is a very good competition between the two of them because this is a defending champion. So, it's like the Kansas City Chiefs,
Yeah.
Hey, there he is.
Go. Hey.
Welcome back, sir.
Sorry. Thank you.
It happens.
You're fine because this is a weird thing that it keeps recording even when someone leaves the room. So it's weird.
Really?
So we are still
nice.
going.
I was interested before we go on though. What you cut off there when you were talking about the bracket we were doing before a couple years ago. Do you mind just finishing that thought?
Yeah, I thought I distinctively remember that we did something like this where it was I don't know if it was Pittsburgh food, but we did some sort of bracket, and I remember that it got really fun right here in this round because this is whenever everything like we had like more heated debates and everything. Like we were trying to figure out exactly, you know, I don't know. It just seemed like it was a lot of fun at this point. Not that
I
it
agree.
hasn't been fun.
Well, it's about to get more fun. We have not decided yet, but we are between the Permanente sandwich and the pierogies. So we're gonna let you go first. It's a toughie.
It is a toughie.
Both are icons.
I think I'm gonna go with the Permani sandwich. Uh, just judging by your reactions, I could tell that I'm with JJ on this one.
Whenever you were out, we already made the decision on this one, so we are just interested to see.
Okay, perfect.
I picked pierogies and JJ picked the Permani sandwich. And I will say this, at Church Brew Works, I didn't get a chance to try it, but they had a pierogi that had cactus and rattlesnake in it, and I really wanted to try it.
Really?
Church Brewberg is so good. I love that place.
Wow. Huh.
All right. Another one we totally didn't come to a decision with previously. We are looking at the Pittsburgh salad or the potato patch fries. I don't know, Andy. What's your thoughts on this?
Yeah. Do you feel like, potato patch French fries is just French fries on a salad? So it's like the same thing, right?
You're a bacon guy. You like bacon on your French fries.
Let's go.
You like
Let's go
buffalo
with the
chicken.
salad because pretty much you get a mix of both worlds there.
Wow. All right.
I like this. I like this Andy guy.
There we go.
See, now
this
the first
second Andy that came back after technical difficulties, he's pretty cool,
first round we didn't agree on anything. Second round we're already like 2 for 2.
right? I told you I'm not trying to fight against you here.
After I invite you guys to my fancy party.
Because you're baking a cake.
Okay. Thank you, Andy, for disagreeing with me twice without even knowing it.
Yes, sir.
All right. We have number 2, Heinz Ketchup, taking on number 7, Turner's Iced Tea.
Oh, I knew this was going to happen. Oh, man.
Ironically, Turner's... nope, never mind. I was going to say it was taking on another liquid form, but last one, it was pizza, and the last one for Turner's was banana split. Okay, let's begin.
Why don't you go first, Chris?
I will. Heinz Ketchup did have a football stadium named after it, but I have been in a Turner's Iced Tea factory before with a previous job, and it really is the Hershey's of Pittsburgh. Like they're going everywhere on a conveyor belt and everything. But Heinz Ketchup has more products. You know what I mean? They got their mustard, they got their relish, but Turner's Iced Tea was turned into a beer at one point, which sparked heated debate. So
I mean, Turner's also has different flavors too.
they do.
It's true.
It's just tough. These are 2 icons.
These are juggernauts.
They are juggernauts, honestly. I'm gonna
This
go...
is Duke versus Alabama here.
It is. Do I have to choose first?
You can go first if you guys feel better.
Fine, I'll go first. So
Look what you've missed, Andy.
But yeah, it was great. I enjoyed my 30 seconds of freedom.
I'm going with Heinz Ketchup because it is in my fridge all the time. That's all I can think of. I don't drink a lot of Turner's Iced Tea unless I tried that beer, but other than that, I got to go with Heinz Ketchup.
Do you mind if I go next on this one, Andy?
I do mind, actually.
Then go right ahead.
I am kidding. Go right ahead.
Whenever you go shopping outside of Pittsburgh and you go to buy ketchup, or if you go to a restaurant and you look at the ketchup they have on the table and it's not Heinz, to this day, I still cringe a little bit. And I'm like, ew, fancy ketchup? So it's such an iconic thing where you have to have Heinz ketchup no matter where you go. However, you can only get Turner's in Pittsburgh. So Turner's Iced Tea, I choose.
My God, what a swerve.
Buzzer beater at the last second.
The old bait and switch.
I still think we're coming back to the Smiley Cookie. I mean, I think that's I'm sorry, that's the last time I'll say that.
There's just something about the nachos at the bowling alley in North Versailles.
All right. God, I cannot get over Sheet's hot dog. Like, holy hell.
I could have been on there. Damn.
Sheets did not invent the hot dog. Shorty should have been on there.
What do you put on your hot dog, though, Andy? Do you put Heinz ketchup on your hot dog? Don't tell Rick Seebeck that because he only likes mustard on his hot dogs. Do you
Who did
put
you say?
Heinz? Rick
Rick
Seebeck.
We had
He
him
only-
on the show.
Yeah.
Did you know that, Andy?
Yeah, I did know that. Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Just so you know.
I think that was a couple episodes like after I took my leave of absence, correct?
Yeah, we had
He
Rick
was
Seebeck.
the only person that can capture your essence is someone as popular as Rick Seebeck.
There you go.
It was a compliment.
Chris, you don't have to sell me on this one because I think I'm with you on this. I think I prefer the Heinz ketchup over Turner's iced tea.
Ooh, the number 2 seed stays alive. Heinz ketchup. Nice. Finally, the last matchup. Icy Light Beers versus Isley's Chip Chopped Ham.
This is going to be tough because you guys made some big claims for the old Isleys.
The beer, if you don't mind me going first. The beer has its own brewery, the Pittsburgh Brewing Company. Is that the name, JJ? Pittsburgh Brewing Company, where they got all their in-house beers. Icy Light, Iron City, and Iron Icy Mango. Isley's Chip Chopped Ham, I feel, is only purchased at Giant Eagle. I don't know if they have it at Walmart. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure.
I mean, there's an
But-
Isley store.
But when it comes, there is. Oh wow! When it comes to,
Did you do your homework?
yeah, I'm like, this is this, JJ.
Fact check me, please.
If I want a, this is tough also, but I am still sticking with what I wanted in the beginning. Isley's Chip Chop Ham, in my opinion, moves on to the next round unless one of you two say differently.
Wow. Hey, do you want to go next, Andy?
I do kind of want to go next.
You should.
Icy Light. Icy Light, because I feel like at the end of the day, you're making the decision between beer and ham, and I'd rather have beer over ham.
An alcoholic looks in the fridge. Beer or ham? Which one do I want?
What's for dinner, honey? Beer.
I want to drink the ham.
Have you ever watched Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where they're in Atlantic City and they have the beer ham? They soaked the it's some kind of ham they soaked in alcohol and they're eating it and getting drunk at the same time.
As stupid as that sounds so smart.
Rum ham. That's what it was called. They make a joke about like Castaway. Whenever Wilson floats away, the rum ham floats away, and Danny DeVito goes, "Rum ham, I'm sorry, rum ham."
I'm sorry, rum ham.
So,
Oh,
JJ,
man.
you're
That's
the
amazing.
deciding factor. Is it Isley's Chip Chop Ham or is it Icy Light? Give it to us, big boy.
Every year for the Indy 500, every year for the Indy 500, I always pick up two things. Well, nowadays, Isley's Chip Chopped Ham to make sandwiches whenever the parade ends, and Iron City beer to drink during the parade and during the race.
That's true.
They are, oh my God, they're both so, they have to be there for it to be a good time. I think Isley's is going to win this round.
Oh my God!
Ooh,
The number
JJ,
one
my
seller,
heart.
the number one seller in Permantes goes down.
You can have like chip chopped ham. You can do like chip chopped ham barbecue sandwiches with like Lay's chips and have like that crunchy after pull kind of feel. You know what I mean? Like that chlorine taste. You can do the ham with provolone and mustard. Like it's just there's something about it, man. It just tastes so good.
Now
Okay.
this,
All right, I'm with you on that.
we are in the semifinals, boys. We're getting closer, and we're gonna start with the number 1 versus the number 4 seed, the equivalent of the New England Patriots taking on the, I don't know, we'll say
Atlanta
the
Falcons.
Baltimore Ravens.
It's March Madness. Throw some college teams out there.
I don't know. Duke
I don't know.
Duke versus Michigan State.
That's right, because Duke is the best.
Yeah. We have the Primanti sandwich taking on the Pittsburgh salad, quite possibly the buffalo chicken salad. So we are ironically talking about something that has fries on both of them.
Ironically, both sold at Primanti Brothers.
That is true. Damn.
This is my tough one.
Yeah. I'm going to let JJ go first because I have a hunch of which one he's going to go for.
Hate to say this because I love a Primanti Brothers sandwich, but I also love a chicken. Oh man, salad. Pittsburgh salad.
Andy?
I think Pittsburgh salad over the sandwich.
Pittsburgh salad. I agree. I think that it's a lot better than a Primanti sandwich. If I had the option of 2 on the menu, if we were to go to Primanti's, Pittsburgh salad.
Surprisingly, I agree. The Pittsburgh salad does the clean sweep.
Oh, that's against. We just lost Iron City and Primanti's.
This is the first time we might actually have. This is the first time we're having a crazy matchup because it's usually, oh, the Phantom's Revenge won. Oh, the Potato Patch Fries won.
That's
This
what
is
it was. We
different.
did the Kennywood rides.
Yeah, we
Yes.
did.
That's right. That's what I was thinking.
Pittsburgh salad.
We couldn't even add the steel curtain on there because it's always closed.
Yeah, honestly.
Man.
Did we do something real stupid where it was like the Thunderbolt versus like the mini Phantom?
Yep.
We sure did.
Good
Finally,
work, boys.
the Heinz ketchup takes on the Isley's chip chopped ham. Heinz, a huge competitor at number 2. They're like the Duke versus Michigan State.
The only 2 schools Chris knows.
I hate to keep saying this, but I pick Isley's chip chopped ham. It just keeps going for
Really?
me.
And okay.
There's something about it that the fact I lived in Indianapolis and not one single soul knew what a ham barbecue was, and just proves how distinctive it is. Not only was it the delicious beer that we had in Indianapolis for the Indy 500, JJ, the delicious chip chopped ham sandwich, I think with mustard and just sliced provolone cheese. I couldn't beat it on actually not as hot as a day. So I pick it. Isley's chip chop ham. And also remember
Isley's. See, does Heinz have a catchy slogan like that? No, Heinz just goes, "Come by."
eat
our
us.
shit."
Eat us.
Squirt me in your mouth.
Do you guys remember when Heinz came up with the Shrek colored ketchups and it was like purple and green?
Oh God, I do remember that. That was disgusting. Holy hell.
Who's next?
Joseph,
Me?
you want me to go?
No, I'll go because I'm actually going to make you decide. I'm going to go with Heinz ketchup on this one. I think that Isley's and it's like 49% Isley's and 51% Heinz ketchup. That's where I'm at with that because it could go either way. An ant fart could shove it in the other direction, and I just can't figure out which one. So I think it's Heinz ketchup.
Remember. This is it, Andy. This is a big one.
So the smiley no, I think that Heinz ketchup. Again, I'm not the biggest ham person in general, which I know we're talking about Isley's, but like, just, I mean, barbecue ham is no.
You gotta
I'm still
use
gonna go
ketchup.
Heinz ketchup.
You have to
Isley's
use
has their
ketchup.
Isley's
Wait,
does
what?
have their own barbecue sauce too.
Really?
Ah.
Oh.
But I do use ketchup for the ham barbecue, I think. Yeah, I do. I use ketchup for the Isley. So I guess an even better reason for people to go for Heinz ketchup for the semifinalist.
I made sloppy joes tonight and used Heinz ketchup.
Heinz ketchup's in everything, and we don't even know it.
That's right.
Okay, this is it, boys. It could have been the Primanti sandwich versus Heinz ketchup. It could have been Duke versus North Carolina, but it's going to be the Duke versus Michigan State. Going to be
My God.
Good Lord.
It's going to be the Pittsburgh salad, specifically the buffalo chicken one, taking on Heinz ketchup. Da 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 da.
Woo! I think this makes sense because it's a clear, like, top tier guy against like a middle range. Like, you know what? If we just believe in ourselves, we'll get there. And man, did that salad believe in itself.
Ah,
Can I go first?
yes,
Yes.
you can.
I agree that salad really did believe in itself, and for its faith and continued hard effort, I'm gonna go with the salad.
Whoa. Okay. Okay. Why? Because we're in the final round. Why?
I think because question why? I think again, I don't want to bring it back to like varieties and everything, but like I just feel like you can do a lot with a salad, like a Pittsburgh salad, and you could put a lot on that. Where as opposed to ketchup, you could put that on a lot of things. Yeah, but there's sometimes there's just something about a Pittsburgh salad, you know? Like it really hits.
I guess this debate comes down to, the food. Like, ketchup is a food, but is it really in the category of competing against a Pittsburgh salad, which can have such a variety of, someone told us on TikTok, they actually make little Mrs. T's pierogies and put them on their salad. So they'll do French fries, Mrs. T pierogies, I think baby tomatoes cut up, cheddar cheese,
Is it a
uh,
salad at that point?
cheddar
You know what? Just hold
cheese,
the lettuce, you know?
a hard-boiled egg. There's a lot that goes into it. I think I'm throwing it on you, JJ. I'm gonna go with Heinz ketchup.
Dang. Oh,
Wow.
why? Why Heinz?
Ah,
Sell me.
yeah.
Sell me
There,
this pen.
Tell me this pen.
Tell me this pen. I just Heinz ketchup, I feel like it's overrated yet underrated in Pittsburgh in the food lore because it is so popular yet so local at the same time that to a point not only was a stadium named after it, that when they took down the ketchup bottles, there was a riot for keeping one of the bottles. And when you drive past the Heinz History Center, Heinz again, there's a Heinz ketchup bottle right there on the side of the building. Pittsburgh has Heinz ketchup hasn't lost its way like Primanti's has, where they're kind of opening restaurants here and there and not consistent with the breading and everything like that. Heinz ketchup is consistently relevant for years and years to come and years to years to keep going. That's mine.
Nice. I enjoyed that. That was good. And I agree. I agree that Heinz had a stadium named after it. It has a museum named after it. It has the bottles from that stadium at the museum now. It has helped build Pittsburgh to what it is. It's helped put infrastructure into the city. It is so well known with the city. Like, it says Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania on every single bottle you buy. So everyone thinks Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania when they see Heinz. But is it food? Pittsburgh
How to
salad,
get this
baby.
far? But how to
Pittsburgh
get this
salad,
far?
baby.
All right. It is decided the winner for the Pittsburgh food. Pittsburgh. Sorry, I'm trying to write and do this. Salad.
Sorry, and
Okay.
that monologue
And
felt better in my
upset
head.
the smiley cookie.
The Pittsburgh salad with fries that started beating the Haluski, beat the defending champion potato patch fries, beat the Primanti sandwich, and finally beating Heinz ketchup. They truly are the Michigan State of this entire bracket.
For the record, I would have chosen the Pittsburgh salad over Isley's anyway.
Isley's I was gonna pick to go all the way, and I hate to say this. I think you and I, JJ, our dad had a decision in it because I showed him the bracket and I said, "What would you pick?" And he went, "I'd pick Isley's," and then that's what got me having the wheels turning because I'm just like, "Shit, Isley's is really good." So Pittsburgh salad, specifically the buffalo chicken or any
I mean,
No, I'd go with General. I'd go with anything.
general. Okay.
my favorite's the buffalo chicken, though.
Pittsburgh salad in general, you are the winner of the Pittsburgh food tournament. Not the way I expected this tournament to go, but I'm happy how it turned out.
That's why we brought Andy on board, because he, like, literally, you made this show so much. You escalated it with your knowledge of food in Pittsburgh, man. We really appreciate you being a part of this today.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. It was a lot of fun to talk with you boys and get into some good debates. And yeah, it was a lot of fun.
And
For all
you're
we
a founding
know,
member, so you're always welcome back at any show. You just let us know.
for
Thank
all
you.
we
I
know,
appreciate that.
Andy's screen went away and then came back. Are we sure there isn't some kind of Jim Carrey cloning theory behind this? That Andy is actually a clone right now.
Well, I'm just a just a head of lettuce.
Thank you, Andy, for being on the podcast. Congratulations to the Pittsburgh salad. Oh my God, we got this done in under an hour. That's impressive. So, yep, everything is all good in the world. Pittsburgh foods, gotta eat them all.
Wow.
Eat them
Outstanding.
all. Pittsburgh foods, gotta eat them all. Pittsburgh foods. I've been Chris Speranza.
It's been JJ.
And Andy, say it. Say I've been Andy.
I have and still am, Andy.
And we'll see you again real soon.